everybody, and welcome back to Dental Assistant Tutor. And today we are doing some more news on the coronavirus. Um, there's a lot going on social media with people being upset having to work doctors. I know I have some doctors on my channel subscribed. We appreciate you so very much, but we would appreciate if more would shut down their practices. I have a solution for you though, so hang on, okay? One dental assistant has died in Seattle, Washington. So I hope everybody knows that. One dental assistant is too many already. This is a deadly virus, and we need to quarantine. The sooner we do it, the sooner we will get rid of this disease. Um, there's so much I want to go over. When you're going to shut down your practice, let's talk about that real quick, all right? You need to make sure that you have your um, suction units clean, drain, new traps put in. Make sure your sandblaster in your office has been shaken out, the air filters in the office for the heating and cooling, change that. Your ultrasonic units, make sure you wash, drain, spray, and leave it be. Hand pieces, make sure they're all oiled and bagged. You want to make sure that your water purifier is taken care of. These are things you have to do now and shut down. You do not need to be open. Mid-mark, power, vacuum cleaner, um, all that stuff. You need to take care of it. Model trimmers, make sure you're cleaning those. Make sure you're wiping down the chairs from head to toe. Raise them up, but in a sitting position. Empty all your water distillers that you may have. Bleed all your air lines in the ops and lab cases, uh, or lab area, I should say. Thoroughly clean all mills from any debris. Uh, 3D printers, remove all resin and machine and clean. Your front office, wipe everything down, the phones, uh, the handles and everything, the buttons, the keyboards, update them. If you can do remote aerial in, it's best to do that. I do have a solution for you dentists that don't want to stop working, but you want your staff with you. Well, you can't have your cake and eat it in two right now. So if you want to make the money and you don't want to give your staff that time off that they are entitled to at this point, especially if they have small children. I have a compressor unit, as you can hear, just like so, and it has a handpiece hooked up to it. Okay, it even has a little rheostat that you can push. Remember that this is wasn't a half hour; it's 3 hours concerning the CDC airborne transmission. You have your air water right here. I mean, you have everything on this little machine that I will have the link below if you want to see the full image of it um, underneath this video and on my Dental Index website. Guys, just like the days of our lives, this is the days of dentistry, okay? The time is running out to keep working. Now, I hope everybody has stopped using the Cavitron tip or anything that does a lot of aerosol because this is airborne as well. And you should be fitted for a N95 mask, but it's not for every single use. You have to have multiple ones of those so you don't, infect your patients. And then we have the handpiece, right? That sprays. I mean, it is time. I'm not going to do it fully, but it is time to dropped it. But it is time to drop the handpiece. It is time to drop the handpiece. Drop it. Drop it down low, guys. Drop it. Give it up for just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But if you can't, doctors, order one of these little machines. I can afford one. You can afford one. It's a nice little carrying package and everything. I mean, it even has a place for your suction trap. Okay, so check it out. You don't need the most expensive $1,000 one I've seen on Amazon. They got them for $500-$600. Utilize it. Take yourself to a patient's home that you need to do work on, and there, your problem solved. You're still working. You're still making money. But I suggest that you also look at the website or the links below for the complete gear to protect yourself. I just understand both sides of it. There are dental assistants that want to keep working, you know, fine, but we have lost one. And so, in honor of her, I'm speaking out for the ones that are going in every single day and they post, they don't want to go in. They see how their boss feels about their lives. You know, Everybody lives matters. Everybody's, including dental assistants. Hygienists are the first one out because the doctor can do the cleaning, but you're making that poor assistant work when she don't want to. Okay? And she don't need to. 2 weeks off. You're entitled to 2 weeks off. As far as the president says, the employer just has to do the paperwork. You're entitled to it. Every American's going to be getting $1,000 by April 6th. They're going to issue checks out, and then another check in the beginning of May. All right. So there are some ways. This is where I bring my faith in, and it's time to drop the handpiece, pick up your Bible, and let's just take a break. And then guess what? If you have idle minds and idle hands, I got solutions for that too. All right. For the idle minds, you need to think about how am I going to do this when we get back? Because if all the dentist offices are closed down, because we surely should quarantine ourselves for 2 weeks, then I'm going to be super busy. So let me start thinking in 2 weeks. What can I do? Hey, let's think about promotions and all that while we're just down for 2 weeks. Take this time, doctors, dental assistants, dental hygienists, dental office managers, to be creative, to learn something new, uh, rejuvenate. You know, I know it's a struggle not being able to pay bills. I understand that. I've done this for 2 years trying to share my knowledge and help people. I don't get paid for it, okay? I'm waiting for that day, but I haven't gotten paid for it. I've had donations, far and few, but I appreciate the little ones. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't hardly give anymore. It's like, but when you give your time and your knowledge, it's so important. And I've been trying to stay consistent with this for everybody and just speak the truth, you know? So don't forget there's a button down there below for that. But I want to go to something fun. We need a brain reliever, okay? So dental assistants, you're great with your hands. Doctors, hygienists, you're great with your hands. So why not learn the spoons? You know, just you start by clapping two spoons, you put them together like this, and you clap, 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 clap. And then if you want the rattling sound, take your fingers, spread them, and you go like this. Right, right. Bloopers. Oh, I gotta get ready. Hang on. Gotta practice. Go like this. There you go. There's the rattling. And you hold your fingers tight. You gotta hold them tight. And you just rattle. Okay? Rattle. And then you go like this. Flip it around. Check out the spoons on YouTube. The Spoon Lady, Abby the Spoon Lady. She's awesome. So remember, it's time to put down the hand pieces, pick up your Bibles. Read a good book, self-educate yourself on something, and just use this time to regroup. All right. Um, if you're persisting on staying open, really have a heart to heart. This is because imagine how that dentist feels. Let's have empathy for a second. We need to have more empathy. But imagine being in front of that assistant and you're working side by side. You're working side by side. She's your go-getter. She's doing everything for you. She's cleaning the nastiest thing in the freaking office. The main suction unit. I hope whoever's cleaning the main suction unit at your office is doing a good job of protecting themselves. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at this point, guys. It's not worth it. I've tried to help people, with masks and special masks, and hell, I've even made a video on how to make your own mask, but it's not like up to standards. But, when you're out and about at the stores and you need something, you don't have a face mask because that'd be stealing from your office, right? So, I made a video on that. But at this point, it's time. It's time. The game is over. Take a break. Get a golfing set for inside the house and play some golf inside. Spend some time with your wife and your kids. Um, Vice versa. Learn how to cook some meals. I got a cooking channel, Mrs. B Simple Cooking. If you don't know how to cook, not everybody knows how to cook. I even teach you about instant milk and cracker cereal in case you run out of supplies. Think about your family right now. I am pleading with everybody to think about their family, think about their loved ones, think about your patients. If you truly care about being a doctor and why you got into this, you need to just drop it, drop it like it's hot, drop it low, okay? And if you don't have a Bible, guess what? There's apps, free Bible apps. It is time to regroup, okay? And for the sake of the poor person that has lost their lives, imagine how that dentist is going to feel, knowing that they came to work every single day for you and they died. And their family, are they going to get forever free dental? Huh? Huh? Oh, I saw something from a really John Hatfield. I'm going to have to give him a shout out. He's a great guy in the dental world. He helps a lot of people. And you know what? He shared a anonymous post for somebody about all the lawsuits that are going to take place after this because the doctor wouldn't close. People are talking. It's time. If you're worried about money or if you're worried about patience, go to the old Western days. Should have had my cowgirl hat for this one. Okay? And you can wear cowboy boots with your scrubs, but get your little carrying case, and it has all the tubing in it. I mean, you'll have fun with that. You got your suction. So go on. Go ahead, order it. Get it. Go do home visits for people because they don't want to leave their homes. You're willing to stay there and work on everybody. So order it and do it yourself. Just do it yourself, you know, because other people, they're running out of time to get their families ready. They're running out of time to save a life of their own family, and they're bringing these germs home to their family. I got my scrubs on today for you guys. All right, got germs on them. When I come in the door, got take it off. All right, I'm sorry, but the president's on. I gotta go. I'll leave the links below. Let me make sure. Oh, if you are gonna stay open, watch toilet paper, your hand sanitizer, your mask. They're getting stolen. Hey, it's hard times now. It's hard times, you know. Um, oh, and I want to say one more thing before I get off here because I am missing a thing. And all this will be on my website in more detail. I just want to hurry up and get this out there because I think more and more don't want to go to work. They're worried. Um, there's still prejudice in the world of dentistry, in the world itself. Please, if you're a doctor and you hired someone who is not of your race, do not give them different treatment than same as you. Just don't do it. We got to stop that. So, and it's still going on. It's still going on. Oh, and if you haven't checked out my website on things that have gone wrong in dentistry, with some going wrong, you need to check it out. The link's below. Guys, it's time to just rejuvenate. Look, I'm starting. Rejuvenate. Learn something new. Okay? Just learn something new. And yeah, I gotta keep practicing on that, But anyway, thanks to all my new subscribers. Much love. Um, I'm praying for every single person out there that is watching my channel, that's not watching my channel. I believe in faith, and I believe now is the time to not be working and to just rejuvenate your soul, rejuvenate you, rejuvenate your practice when you get back to it, okay? This is time to, if you're quarantined, stay in your office and remodel it yourself. Just something to keep your idle hands, busy in your minds so you don't hit depression. Don't worry about tomorrow. None of us are promised tomorrow. Worry about today and what you're doing today, and what you're doing today will affect anybody else. All right, guys? Because it's going to be on your shoulders, your soul, because God knows who's being greedy and who's not being greedy. And if your assistant is going to get mad at me because I'm asking doctors to shut down, I'm sorry. I've been watching the news like a hawk, okay? Because I take this very seriously. I spend hours watching everything, and I get information, and then I correct information. But it is time. It is time. It's airborne. 3 hours. Let one speck go up your nose when you think you're safe and you take your mask down. You're not. You're not. It's time. Drop it like it's hot. Pick up your bottle. It's on the phone too. Much love. Bye. I'll bring you more updates as I get them.